Hello guys, welcome back. So last week I spoke about counterfeit products and I promised that this week we would talk about fake reviews. So last week we spoke about fake products, this time fake reviews, which can be about fake products, but most of the times they are related to real products, authentic products. As always, I am here with my laptop, with the notes that I take, with the articles that I read during the week. There we go. So let's start with what does it mean fake reviews, and why do fake reviews exist? So first of all, let's start with the second point. Reviews today are for sure and by far the most important source of insights, of information from consumers. This means that if you are a company selling a product, you need to read and interpret reviews, because that's where your customers tell you what you should change about your products to make them more successful. But reviews also do something else. They influence future buyers of your products. They basically are what customers read prior to making their purchase decision. So if you have very good reviews, you're gonna sell more products. As simple as that. And this is also the reason why fake reviews exist. Because if you have many fake reviews, you have more chances that your product get high up in the rankings, that you have a better overall score, and that you sell more units. So fake reviews exist to increase online sales. So what does fake reviews mean? So fake reviews can be of three types, I would say. The first one, and probably the most common one, are reviews written by people that are paid to write fake reviews. These are just humans that for a certain amount of money are okay to write reviews of products that they have never purchased before, and that therefore they cannot have an opinion about them, right? But they still write it. So in some e-commerce it's possible to write reviews only if you have purchased the product. In many others you can't. In all these websites where you can write reviews, even if you didn't purchase the product, you normally have a certain amount of fake reviews. Normally, just out of curiosity, the price that seems that companies pay to these individual writers, it's about 13 euros per fake review. Just to give you an idea, just a curiosity. So the first type of fake reviews are reviews written by humans that are paid around, like we said, 13 euros to write them. The second type of fake reviews are reviews that are wrongly attributed by the e-commerce. So these reviews are not fake per se, but they are linked, they are connected, they are attributed to the wrong product, which makes it fake for you when you read them, because you think that you read reviews about a specific product and they are not, even if you find them there. A common example is when we buy a product, or we are considering to buy a product that comes in very different versions, in many different versions, and in versions that are very different from one another. A good example is maybe a computer. No, maybe this laptop comes in different versions, and some have a processor, some others have different size of memory, and maybe a different screen. So all these different variations of the same product are called SKUs. And what happens is that many e-commerce shops aggregate different SKUs under the same page. So maybe you're reading a review that is about this item, but not about the specific SKU that you were considering to buy. So maybe you read a review that says that this has an amazing processor, but the ones that you are buying doesn't have the same processor. So obviously this is not maybe a fake review per se, but it is for sure misleading users, because it's you never have visibility on what is the right product, what is the real product that they refer to. The third type of fake reviews are also not fake reviews, but we call them duplicates. So duplicates are all reviews that have already been published on one e-commerce, and then you find this very same review or just slightly different text in other e-commerce shops. This happens under different circumstances. One good example is when a review is written in a language that is spoken in more than one country. For example, you can find English reviews in India, and you can find the same review in the United States, in Australia, or in the UK. The language is more or less the same, so what fake reviewers do is that they publish it on one place, and then they do copy paste on the e-commerce of the other countries. I say the reviewers does that, but it's not always the case. In fact, there are several review syndication tools, which are basically tools that voluntarily replicate these reviews in different sources. So basically, you as a user, you just write a review, and these tools capture your review and propagate it to the websites of their network, where basically all the same software is installed. And of course, if there are some situations in which many different e-commerce use the same review syndication tool, so you have very good chances of finding that very same review distributed in many different e-commerce. So in that case, we're not talking about a fake review, but the result is fake, because if you are reading that review, most likely you're not reading that review on the website where that review has been written for the first time. I hope this clarifies what is fake reviews and why they are important for the company so that they can sell more. How many fake reviews are out there? So as you know, at Wonderflow, we normally analyze reviews, and we also have technologies that detect fake reviews, duplicates, and so on. So I would say that we have quite a good view on that. And I can say that the number of fake reviews varies from 5 to 10%. The interesting thing, so it's not a huge number. It is something that if you look at the overall score that the product gets, it can influence that product, but not too much. And it's interesting because if you read fake reviews, most of the times what writers say in fake reviews are things that are more or less real. So if you read the text, it's often quite difficult to say if it's legit or if it's fake. I am not sure that fake reviews really influence so much the rating and the performance, the perceived performance of that product on the websites. But still, they are quite good in number, 5 to 10% on the total. Not of all products, of course, it depends case by case. So, but then, Riccardo, you told us that companies pay fake reviewers, or they use syndication tools to propagate more reviews in different places, and they do it so that they can sell more. But you're also telling us that they are not so large in number, even if 5 to 10% maybe we can consider it a very large number. But why are fake reviews bad then? And the answer, I think, is very simple. Because if fake reviews are written about products that are not good, they can mislead you to purchase bad products. So if you're looking at a very good product and on that has maybe 1,000 reviews, of which 100, 200, 300, 400 are fake, it's still a good product. You would still buy a good one. But if you are buying a product that only has 20 reviews, and out of these 20 reviews, maybe 5 are fake reviews, this really has the chance to influence the overall score of the product. And therefore, if the product is crappy or if it's amazing, you don't know it before you purchase, because what you read there is fake. So very important to look at products that have a lot of reviews and that you can check multiple sources to determine whether they are good products and not just rely on the reviews that you read over there. It is also true that e-commerce are fighting fake reviews and fake reviewers. In the description, we will publish two links from the metro.co.uk and The Guardian, where you can read how companies like Amazon are fighting fake reviewers and fake reviews in general. And you have more information on the economics behind fake reviews and fake reviewers. So it's also two interesting reads in the comments. So I would like now to conclude with some simple tips to help you out detect fake reviews if you are considering to buy a product online. Of course, if you are an enterprise, you can use sophisticated technologies like the Wonderboard, but if you are an individual, you cannot. So look at what you can do to detect fake reviews. Pay attention to these three things. First of all, fake reviews normally are either very short, or they have no text at all, so it's just a star rating, or they're very, very short, or they are excessively long. You have to think about someone in your same situation. You buy a product, you have an opinion about it, and you want to inform others on how you feel when using the product. It is unlikely that you're gonna write 2 or 3 pages. It happens, but it's uncommon. So either too short or either too long. That's the first thing that you should, the first suspect. Second point is, it's a very easy check. Just copy paste a part of that review and search on Google. We know that fake reviews are either copied in multiple locations, syndicated, or even if they are not copied 100%, they may be copied 95%. So just try to get some parts of these reviews, copy paste them on Google, and see if you can find the same review or very, very, very similar review somewhere else. Very simple. Last but not least, as I normally say, check the author. Check the author. In many websites today, you can check the profile of the author, including Amazon. Close to the review, you have the name of the author. Click on it, and you see how many products that person has reviewed. And if you find someone who has reviewed 1,000 products, think about it. If it's the very first product that this person reviews, also think about it. So I would say just try to always find something in the middle. Not very short reviews, not too long. Not reviews that are republished in many different places, and not reviews that are written by strange authors. So I hope this is also interesting and concludes this series episode about fake products and fake reviews. You also find the link, of course, of the previous video if you missed it in the description. Thank you and see you soon. Ciao.